I'm Dr. Jonathan Mainieri, and I have a wellness practice here in Lone Tree, Colorado. And one of the areas that I definitely specialize in is treating fibromyalgia patients or chronic fatigue patients. And so many of these patients have gone to a slew of specialists, and it just seems like each specialist that they go to, they just come home with a larger bag of medications and no real help. So we've come up with a program over the last 11 years that's just amazing, because it really gets down to the cause, the root cause of fibromyalgia, which the research now is showing is a combination of a few things. One is the mental aspect of the patient we must treat, the physical, and then the chemical, meaning nutritional component. So to first start with the physical aspect, what we've found over the last 11 years and treating thousands of fibromyalgia patients is that many of these patients have multiple pinched nerves. And the only way to find out truly if you have fibromyalgia or if you have pinched nerves is to run a computerized nerve test. And we use an electromyography test, which is painless. It's awesome because it's just right on the surface, and it lets us know how much electricity is going to your muscles and how they're reacting. So that's the first thing we need to do. Once we have that information, then we can very gently treat the patient using some of the latest techniques that I've developed over the last 11 years. The next component we have to look at is the chemical component, meaning that a lot of these fibromyalgia patients have been on medications for years, whether it's antidepressants, pain medications, and so a lot of them are toxic, so we need to look at the toxicity of their body. One thing we do have them do is have a C-reactive protein test done to see how much also inflammation is going on. So to combat the inflammation that's causing some of the pain, we use a product called Ultra Inflamex as part of our program, which can only be purchased through a doctor. And we monitor the patients over 30 days. So the nutritional component, usually in a specialized fibromyalgia anti-inflammatory, which is completely natural. There's no drugs involved with this. That takes care of the nutritional kind of toxicity of the patient. And the third aspect, the mental aspect, is using the Zen frame, which is a neurofeedback, biofeedback component, where we have patients bring home a device where they wear these glasses. It allows them to turn off their sympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is their fight or flight part of their nervous system, and that's turned way up, we find, with fibromyalgia patients. So this device allows the patient to relax, to sleep better. It just does a lot of wonderful things. It's almost like a natural antidepressant, and that takes care of the mental component. So by kind of fixing those three areas, the physical, which deals with their nervous system that's being pinched, through gentle chiropractic and gentle techniques that we've come up and derived over the last 11 years. The chemical component, using natural anti-inflammatories that's specific for fibromyalgia patients, and then the Zen frames, the biofeedback and neurofeedback. We've just had amazing results. So I'm hoping that this information kind of finds its way to people that are suffering from fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue. And please do give us a call. The consultations are totally free, and I would be more than happy to sit down and see if this type of treatment is right for you.
The plane arrived on time, man's on time, his life runs just like clockwork.